Hi, my name is Steph, and I'll be introducing you to my team's project for the Women Who Code App Deploy 2023 Hackathon. We call our app MyMaps 2. MyMaps 2 is an attempt at recreating the old Google My Maps Android app. The original app was sadly discontinued in 2021, and we've been missing features ever since. We were not expecting to recreate any significant portion of the old app, but this is our attempt at recreating the core features. The app allowed users to save pins from Google Maps and add them to lists/maps to be reviewed as groups easily. Example, places to visit during my upcoming trip. The APIs for this project were the Google Maps API and the Google Places API. This was our team for the project. Myself, Steph Caron-Pere, QA Engineer, and John Garrison, Senior Software Engineer. Neither one of us had prior knowledge of Android development, Android Studio, Kotlin, Gradle, Maps SDK, or Places SDK. We encountered difficulties related to using those two closely linked APIs, Google Maps and Google Places APIs. Connecting both to the same API key and interacting with one API and sharing results with the other. We also encountered occasional outdated information in documentation and needed to adapt examples from slightly different usage contexts. Most of those issues were resolved using Stack Overflow and other web forms. Alright, so we'll be searching for a first city. We'll start with Seattle, Washington. And we have our pin. Now we'll search for a second city. We'll go for Olympia, Washington. We'll click, and we have our pin as well. MyMaps 2 is an incomplete product. There are multiple known problems. User is currently able to create multiple pins. There is, however, no functionality to save a bundle of pins/markers into individual maps or save them between app sessions yet. There is no implemented feature to remove pins/markers. There is no feature to auto-clear the search bar after adding a pin/marker. As you can see here, we added a pin for Olympia and it is still in the search bar. There is no implemented solution for login/account management. The UI is imperfect and contains obsolete/misleading page elements. The things that we would do if we have had more time, we would repurpose or remove page elements/fragments that are currently not useful. Like the mail icon in the lower right should be deleted. The 3 dots icon should allow users to log in. So right here. We would enable user to create individual named maps with their respective pins. The hamburger menu on the left side should display the user's individual maps saved instead of the default home, gallery, and slideshow menu items. Here. The hamburger menu should also have an option to create a new map. I would imagine a call to action right here. And lastly, we would enable user to log in, possibly with their Google account, by using Auth 2.0 via Google Sign-In API and save their maps on the server side. Here's what we learned while participating in this project. Android Kotlin basic skills, Gradle basics, Android Studio and sub-tools like Logcat, Font Emulator tool, and the different view types for each project. Navigating complex documentation, steps to initialize APIs and interact with them. The art of stepping back and taking a deep breath when computers are not behaving as desired. And Daft Punk is awesome music for hackathons. Here's the list of documentation that we used. Here's the link to our GitHub repository. And thank you for watching.